So first of all, I want to show you the window sticker on this and the things that really make me like this truck. One, it's got the Aisin transmission. Again, high output Cummins engine because of that. Two, it's got the upgraded 410 rear axle ratio. And three, it's got the auto level rear air suspension. These are really great features to have pre-built into the truck. Now, do I think that having factory airbags is a make or break for it? No, because if I bought this truck and it didn't have them, I would just install a set of airlifts inside of the back anyways. But it's really nice that this entire package comes equipped like this. So this truck has a $71,540 price to it. Ram definitely offers some of the best promotions and best pricing that you're going to get on any of the trucks. One of the really nice things is that you get a ton of capability, features, technology, towing features, towing safety, all of this stuff built into a truck that is arguably going to be about 10 grand less than its competitor in terms of pricing. So the value that you get in a new Ram really can't be beat. That's one of the huge perks of buying a Ram truck, is that you get a tremendous amount of features and value and technology all packaged together. Now, the actual payload capacity of this specific truck as equipped is 5,431 pounds, which is about 500 pounds more than my F450. Now, let's take a quick look at the interior of this truck, since I'm in it already. It is running. It's very quiet inside. It's got a nice, pleasant sound. The diesel sounds amazing. It's definitely not overbearing. It's not hard to talk over. It is a very quiet vehicle in the interior, just like any of the other trucks that are on the market right now. So when looking at the dash layout on this truck in the center console, first of all, I already pointed out that the dash has a really great layout. It looks really nice, and in my opinion, it gives you all the information up front that you'd want to see. Plus, of course, you can toggle through other information as well, from your tire pressure to oil change information to diesel exhaust fluid levels, all these things that you really want to see from the dash of your vehicle if you're towing, or even if you're not. Moving along to the navigation screen, 8.4-inch Uconnect screen, very high contrast. It's very easy to see the darks on the lights. I am really impressed with just the resolution of this screen. It looks very modern. It is capacitive as well, so you just barely have to touch anything and it's going to switch to another screen. This is a huge improvement over the older 8.4-inch screens of past that kind of had that little bit of a haziness to them, and they didn't use the capacitive technology. You had to press kind of hard to switch between screens and menus. But in my opinion, Ram has absolutely nailed it. And when they put the 12-inch screens in these trucks, I'm going to be really excited to see how that system works as well. Coming down a little further here, your trailer height controller. This is where you're going to determine how high you want the back of the truck to sit when you have a trailer on it, utilizing the airbags. Of course, your trailer brake controller and your gain, tow haul mode, traction control, exhaust brake, rear parking sensors, front parking sensors. You have 5 upfitter switches. That is also a huge perk of the new Rams. 5 upfitter switches in it. I love upfitter switches, and I love the fact that Ram gives you 5 of them. Another big feature that I like on Ram trucks is the fact that you can quickly engage or disengage your front or rear parking sensors using buttons. On Ford, you have to do it on the computer screen up front, and I really don't like that. On this truck, as well as GM trucks, it gives you the ability to either use a switch on General Motors trucks or to press the button to turn your parking sensors on or off. They can come in really handy if you're backing up to your trailer, if you have your tailgate down, just any type of scenario where you'd want to turn them off. And your shift on the fly 2 to 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel lock, and 4-wheel low. On the new trucks, I know for a fact that they've increased the wattage of the 115-volt AC outlet to 400 watts or 450 watts either. It's one of the two, which is going to be a big improvement over the 150 watts that this truck has. In my opinion, you really don't hook up too many high wattage appliances to your 110 outlet up here, so you don't really need it. So I wouldn't call that a make or break thing for this truck. One thing that Ram's been doing for a while is using dual glove boxes. You have an upper and a lower glove box, which is really nice. Very nice center console area, nice tray up here. This is a cool spot to put your phone. It just plops right in. You have a 12-volt outlet right below it that you can use for a charger, of course. Then you have your storage down here. Twin cup holders. I really love this area that Ram puts in their truck as well. This is a really nice storage compartment. You have your USB jacks up here as well for syncing to the system, as well as your auxiliary port. These can also be used to charge your phone. And then your larger pocket down beneath it. These are your wheel locks. Very nice. Again, no sunroof. Thank God. Not a big fan of sunroofs on trucks. I know some people like them. I personally don't. You have your controls right here to slide the back window open or closed. This is your home link system to open a garage door or doors. Lots of rear seat room. The black leather looks really nice in this truck too. And then on the floor you have both your cup holders. Moving into the back seat area, you can see it has quite a bit of leg room back here, as well as heated rear seats and your 12-volt outlet there in the center. The seats do fold up. One of the nice things about these trucks is that you can flip these up right here, fold them out, and it turns the back into a flat platform. Really nice. I know a lot of people who do hot shot work with these trucks will actually use this to convert into a sleeper. When you lift that up, you have more storage underneath. Your subwoofer's in the back of this side. On the other side, if you lift that up, you get extra storage underneath it. Then simply fold the seat down. So getting into the back of this truck, I have a solid 3 inches of space between the front of my knees and the back of the seat. And you set up pretty high in the back too, so it's a comfortable seating position as well. I've always liked the armrest on Rams because it's flush, so it's very comfortable to set your arm on for rear seat passengers. And again, another shot of the front. Very nice truck, very nice interior. Now let's take a look at the outside of this truck. Pardon me guys, it is very windy out here, and I know that seems to be a common theme on most of my videos, but it is. Anyways, taking a look at the outside, you can see it's got a really nice silver finish to it. I'm not a huge fan of silver, however, it doesn't look bad, especially when you get the Laramie up trim. You get these really nice fender flares on it, which I think really give the truck a much nicer appearance. Again, because this truck does have the Laramie trim on it, you're going to get projector headlights, LED turn signals, fog lamps. You get the really, really nice grille on the front of it. That is probably my favorite grille that Ram puts on their trucks. In my opinion, this truck would look great in that dark red color that they have. Really nice 17-inch Alcoa wheels. I like this bullet hole design. This is really the design that I think would look good on some of the other manufacturers, but in my opinion, this is the best looking 17-inch dually wheel you can get on these trucks. But again, that's just my opinion. Fully boxed, E-coated frame. Solid front axle. Again, high output Cummins engine. The tires are the Nexen Rodian HTX. And they are 235/80 17s. Here is the rear axle. Fin differential cover. Now, one thing that's cool to see here is that the way they mount the cradle for the airbags, you can see that they're welded onto the axle. However, the airbags themselves are bolted on, and the top is also bolted on. So this is very similar to an aftermarket setup in terms of how it's installed. And again, guys, the only way to utilize the airbag system on this truck is when you have a load in the back. The truck has sensors to detect for that, and you can simply adjust the height level of the back of the truck to compensate for however much it's squatting down. Let's pop the tailgate open. Really wish it had a soft open tailgate. I know that that is a feature that they have definitely added to the 19 and up models, but on this truck it is not currently optional. This truck does have the optional bed lighting in it. As you can see, it has the fifth wheel and gooseneck prep package in it. One of the nice things about Ram is that they space the puck system out much further, which actually gives them a higher fifth wheel towing capacity in a Ram than you get on a Ford. Up top here, you can see that it has a high center mount camera to look into the bed when you're hitching up a gooseneck or a fifth wheel. Naturally, this truck was opted with the step sides. Of course, if you like the retractable style steps that you can get on the Ford truck, they are optional. They're made by Amp Research, and you can put them on just about any vehicle, really. Here's a look at a very beautiful but dusty high output Cummins engine. Dual batteries. Lots of room to work on it if you ever have to. And this is just to poke fun of people like myself who drive a Ford. The truck's running, keys are in my pocket, open the door to get in or out. Peace and quiet. You don't hear the horn honk twice like you do on my truck. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again soon. I really want to take a moment to thank Lithia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Corpus Christi, Texas for allowing me to do these reviews. They've been very cooperative, and they simply allow me to take the vehicle out and do the tests and reviews I'd like without any sales reps or anybody trying to, pressure me to say anything. So really appreciate that about working with these guys.